come.
May I come in, sir? Good morning, sir.
Morning, please sit down.
Thanks, sir.
Your name is Inderveer CHSL.
Yes, sir.
And which place do you come from?
Sir, I am from Mansa, Punjab. Actually, Mansa is a small district in Punjab near the side of Haryana, Rohtak. Mansa is called as a area of white gold because in the past few years the production of cotton in the Mansa is quite higher as compared to the other districts. On the other hand, Mansa is known as a quite backward area just because of its low education policies and low literacy rate. But from the past few years, the schools were developed in Mansa at a quite higher rate as compared to the previous few years, and now the literacy rate of Mansa is growing quite higher than the previous years. Yes.
So the place is developing.
Yes, sir.
What are the other facilities coming up?
So the other facilities which are coming up, the highly mechanized roads with the proper street lights and the proper school education are provided there. Now the government schools facilities are quite higher as compared to the previous years. But in some schools like school of my village Matti, they use some places technical roads which have students to grow faster as compared to the normal education, and the computer knowledges are always provided there in the government schools. On the other hand, some of the industries are also built there. Just like there is an industry called Trident industry, which is a textile industry, which gave employment to the most of the people in our district, and it also helps to provide income to the people as a source. On the other hand, the agriculture facilities which are provided in our village is quite at a high technology. So just like a deep borewells, proper facilities of tractors and other mechanical instruments which are used in farming. Yes, sir.
Right. So the place where you live is a village or it's a town?
Actually, sir, I live in a village in the district Mansa.
Mansa. So how far is the city from the coast?
Actually, it is a 35 kilometer exactly.
So what are the shops in the village? You have some shops?
Yes, sir. We have actually in my village there are proper all type of shops, including mobile accessories, barber shops, some high technological shops like cafes, internet cafes, libraries. All kind of shops are provided.
Departmental stores, malls?
Actually, there is not a mall, but small malls like are built there. But there is a construction occurring in my village, which may be completed in next 1.5 years, which is a proper mall.
So you get all items in your village?
Yes, sir, we will.
And how often do you go to city?
Actually, in my village there are proper bus services, taxi services, and on the other hand, nearby every people have their own vehicles, just like cars and bikes. Everyone has.
Okay. So in the way what we'll do during the next few minutes, we will talk more about you.
Yes, sir.
And cover various areas like your education, your family, your interests, your hobbies, and things like that. I know about it a little bit from the PIQ, but you can talk more about yourself as we progress. Since you are a student, we will start our talk with education.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you tell me about your education starting from class 8.
Yes, sir.
My interest will be to know about your favorite subjects,
Yes,
the subjects you did not care much about,
yes, sir.
grades and percentages that you achieved in various exams, co-curricular, extracurricular activities that you participated, and your achievements in those activities. Also, you can tell me about the friend circle,
Yes,
who are your close friends, why do you feel they are close? If you have avoided some friends, why have you avoided those friends? Teachers whom you like very much, and the ones who did not impress you. What is your ambition in life, and how do you plan, and what are you working towards?
So first, if I talk about my favorite subjects, actually it is a math, because math and physics also, because these are the subjects which is applicable in the practical life. Just like now our G2 training is going on, you may see that some of the concepts of physics like lever and pulley, some of the concepts of math like trigonometry are workable there. On the other hand, I like math because it is helpful in the higher technologies like jets and cars to calculate their averages or how much fuel they burn in a particular distance, just like that. If I talk about my friend circle in my school till my 10th, it is quite a decent circle because all my friends are the persons who used to spend their time in all the other extracurricular activities, but they also give time to their studies as well. With the help of them, I am able to score a quite better percentage in my 10th grades. If you are the group circle which I always used to avoid is the kind of people, the one who always spend their whole time in studies, but they are not able to achieve more just because their mind does not get fresh, just because they always spend their time on studies. On the other hand, I avoid those kind of students who always used to roam here and there around, but they can't spend their little bit time in the studies. If you want to know about the teacher which I didn't like, actually there is not any teacher which is unpreferable by me. It's because all the teachers till my 10th or 11th, they are all sportive teachers. They provided me the whole kind of facilities which I needed in school, like my parents, and they also helped me to develop a more higher education by giving us the extra classes. Actually, they take extra classes in the free times in our school. My favorite teacher is our mathematics teacher. His name is Mr. Parminder. Actually, he's a younger person, but his capability to teach us math in a practical life, it is quite high. That's it, sir. That's it about my education. If you talk about the extracurricular activities, in the 7th class, my grandfather died, but my other parents, like my father and my uncle, they are all employed in the outside areas. Like my father is in army, now they are posted in Leh. My uncle is in a job at Delhi in Niti Aayog. After the death of my father, I have to work on my farm to maintain whole the situation of my family, and the outer income are given to us by my father and my uncle. That's it.
Okay. So tell me about your marks that you achieved in various classes. What is your ambition? What are you doing for that?
Actually, in my 10th class, I am able to achieve 87%, which is quite good for me. But if I done quite better, I will able to achieve more than 90%. In my 11th class, I am able to achieve 89%, which is quite higher. But about my 12th, the result is going to come, but I think I am able to achieve more than 90%. Just because in the 12th, I got other teachers which are very professional, and they helped me a lot to increase my knowledge in extra activities and also in studies. If you want to know about my ambition in the future, actually, it is my quite interested to join Indian Navy, because the Navy is an area in which we are able to explore the sea, which is in today's time, the science is able to explore nearby whole the land, whole the sky, but the ocean is a area which is only discovered near about 5 to 10%. And I want to know about more about the sea. That's it.
So, who are the close friends that you have?
Actually, sir, I have two close friends. One name is Tushar Garg. He is my friend till the class 5th. And my another close friend is a girl called Shanshi Singh Parihar. She met me in the 11th class, but she helped me quite a bit to gain all the education and helped me to motivate me for the doing well. Because he motivated me, I am able to come here as a SSB.
And what is the ambition of your friends? What do they want to do?
Actually, sir, the boyfriend named Tushar, his ambition is to be a businessman by working on his father's business. And if I talk about Shashi Singh Parihar, he is also want to join Indian Army as a defense cadet.
You have given NDA exam twice
Yes, sir.
and you cleared once.
Yes, sir.
And any other exam, JEE and all?
Yes, sir. I give the exam of JEE. But in those exams, actually, I need a quite bit higher education, which I don't. I think it is my deficiency that I am not unable to achieve that knowledge.
What was your percentage?
Actually, in the second attempt, I am able to achieve 65 percentile, and in the first attempt, I achieved 55. I tried to work hard in my second attempt, which helped me to increase those 10 percentile. I think in the next attempt, if I give that, I can score near about 90 percentile because I have a whole year between there.
So you want to join Navy and
Yes.
why? Okay, one is to exploring the sea.
Yes, sir.
What are the other reasons that you feel that you are suitable for the Navy?
Actually, sir, as a Navy, a person should adapt to stay away from his family for a quite longer time. And that's why I want to join Navy because I am a person who love my family a lot, but I like to stay away from him just to explore the world. On the other hand, my vision to join Navy is that just like some cadets are also able to join as a pilot in Navy. That's why another ambition is to explore the sky as well by joining as a pilot.
So during your school time, what has been the biggest achievement for you?
Actually, during my school time, the biggest achievement I got is that after the whole responsibilities of my family on my head, I am able to achieve 87% in my 10th grade, which is quite difficult for other students which I have in my group. But I am able to achieve much better than that.
You said that somebody died in the family and then you had to look after farms.
Yes, sir.
Who died?
Actually, sir, my grandfather.
Grandfather. And how much land have you got?
Actually, sir, currently we have the 6 acres. And another hand, we have some extra properties like plots on the highways, which we use as a shops, which we give them on a rent.
So you used to do agriculture job?
Yes.
Before coming here?
Yes, sir.
Now who does it?
Actually, now my uncles used to come regularly to the farm after a week because he is in Delhi and the proper facilities of railway to our district is quite high, and in a day there are 3 to 4 trains. So they used to come in every Saturday and go on Sunday evening.
So is your place safe or is it close to border?
No, it is away from the border. It is a safe place.
Now there is no tension at home?
No, sir. Now it is not, but there are some responsibilities which mainly depend on me, just like the going to the bank or another works. Now my sister had my family to do that.
Sister stays at home?
Yes, sir.
With parents?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So that gives me some idea about your education related activities. Now if you get selected, you will go to NDA.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, what is your alternate plan?
If I am not able to go to the NDA, I do not give up on my dream of the defense. First, I try to apply for a technical entry, and then if that doesn't work, I move to the CTS because till the applying the CTS exam, I have complete 2.5 years. This is quite hard time for me to gain knowledge about the CTS and be a perfect candidate to be as a CTS person. And in that time, I am able to improve my personality as much more to be a perfect candidate for be capable to select as a SSB person.
See, you have not written anything about your games and sports and the interest and hobbies.
Yes.
What have you done? Because it is so difficult to imagine that a student does not play games, he does not have hobbies.
Actually, sir, till the class 7th, my parents are used to stay away from me, and it is a quite responsibility of some parents, as I think that they make children used to the extracurricular activities, but they are unable just because of the responsibilities as a defense person, and one is in NDA. On the other hand, there are some extracurricular activities which I try to done on myself is to gain a much more knowledge as an agricultural person. But after the class 10th, when I come here, I used to try to get much more used to that activities, like I play volleyball in the ground, proper conditioning every day, and I try to gain much more knowledge, which is helping to be a proper competitive person in the further years.
So now I would like to know, how do you use your spare time? What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What games and sports do you play? What kind of reading habits you have? Newspapers, magazines, or otherwise? How do you update your knowledge about the world, current affairs, general awareness, national and international issues?
Actually, in my spare time, if I'm at home, I always go, because at my home there is not much spare time, because most of the time I give to my studies and to my family. In the spare time, I used to go to my friends and talk about the facilities and development in my villages. On the other hand, if I am at the college, we have a quite more free time. In that time, I gather my friends in my college and we discuss about the current affairs like topics. And now, as I am a SSB aspirant, now in the free time, we always used to talk about the defense mechanism, what is happening in the world. If you want to know about my current affair, I'm not such a aware person about the world, but I try to be as much as I am possible. From the past few months, I always used to read newspaper as much as possible according to the time, and that's all I done to gain knowledge about it.
So you're following newspaper every day?
Actually, not every day, just like from the past few days, we have our G2 tasks every day. So at the end, we don't get such spare time to read the newspaper. This is till the 9:30 p.m. We are quite tired, and me and all of my friends go to this.
Okay. So we all know what actions India has taken against Pakistan,
yes,
against militants. What do you feel? India has done the right thing, or they have done less, or they have done more?
Actually, sir, according to me, India has done a quite right thing, because India is trying to destroy their terrorist bases. But on the other hand, Pakistan always target the religious places in our country, or public places in our country. So according to me, the operations like Operation Sindhu is a quite good operation to go against the terrorism in Pakistan. But the attacks Pakistan done on the India, like yesterday they used 15 missiles in our country, which is failed by our defense mechanism. Actually, according to me, India have to done more about this thing, and they have to teach Pakistan a lesson that we are against the terrorism instead of taking their territories.
So one more question that I ask a lot of people: can India and Pakistan ever become friends?
Actually, according to me, it is not, because Pakistan is a terror-supporting country. Most of the officers were generated in the Pakistan. Now they were in a terrorist groups and helped them to spread terrorism in India or in Pakistan. But India is a country which always go against the terrorism and try to make it as less as the possible. Even the Pakistan tried to use their terrorism against India. So according to me, it is never impossible.
It is not possible.
It is possible if Pakistan work on their terrorism, and instead of using their funds on the terrorism, they may use their funds on their peoples. Because now the conditions of the Pakistan is quite bad as compared to the beginning when the Pakistan is divided, and the economy is going down every day. If the Pakistan work on their economy, the Pakistan will be a good nation.
See, America used to be Pakistan's friend.
Yes.
China, Pakistan's friend.
Yes.
Turkey, Pakistan side. But nobody is coming to help Pakistan now.
Yes, sir.
Why so?
Because sir, Pakistan is supporting the terrorism, and the whole the countries like USA, they were the against Pakistan or the terrorism which belong to the Pakistan. On the other hand, China helped the Pakistan a little bit, just as a helping country, but China doesn't done as well as he possible because China also know that at that point the Pakistan is a wrong because he always put terrorism. On the other hand, countries like Turkey is supporting a little bit Pakistan just because they are a Muslim ally nations. But when the topic comes to the terrorism, all the countries in the world try to avoid that.
So what happened in Pahalgam, is it possible without local support?
Actually, according to me, it is impossible without the local support because the local are the one who give the information to the Pakistan terrorists or the terrorist groups in the Pahalgam or the area of Kashmir. But some of the cases are there like the terrorists come as a normal people around the people and gather the information.
Now, other important issue is connected to the same operation is Indus River
Treaty. Yes, sir.
India has cancelled that treaty.
Yes, sir.
Considering the human point of view, humanitarian point of view,
Yes, sir.
has India taken the right step?
No, according to the
If you do not consider humanitarian view, if you consider the country's policy of governing India by militancy, that is right. Which of the two is that you would like to go?
actually first as a humanity view, it is a quite a wrong step because water is a requirement of every person in the world. If we cut the supply of their water, the public affected in the Pakistan local areas which don't have any hands in the terrorism and they are quite innocent people, that is a wrong point. On the other hand, as a political view or if we go aside from the humanity, as a Pakistan is spreading terrorism in India now, it is a quite step to teach the Pakistan that we are the one who are able to make a control on them whenever we are possible. But according to me, as a humanity view, India have to leave again come to that treaty instead of cancelling.
Okay. So we have discussed so many issues about you, starting from your education,
Yes.
from your village, your teachers, your friends, your family. Is there something left that we have not discussed and you feel we should discuss?
So
Or you should tell me?
I don't think so.
Any area left by me, left by you. Now is the time you can tell me.
According to me, the area which is left to discuss is about how I work on my sports. Because from till my class 10th, I am not able to go much as better as a sports person. But after the 10th, when I come here in Dehradun, I always do my best to be a good sports person. I always play volleyball on the ground to choose as a volleyball as my sport. But due to the higher education level at my college, Chanakya Defense College, actually I get quite less time to be a perfect player in the volleyball. But I try my best as to be a good sports person.
See, you have spent 2 years in the school.
Yes, sir.
And if I ask you a frank opinion, that what do you feel about the routine and about the general, things that students are subjected to? How do you feel has been your experience and what all have you learned?
Actually, according to me, the behavior of the students in this college is quite good. But there are some students who always try to disturb the behavior of the college and always break the discipline. Actually, in every college, this thing is going to be happen because all the persons are not perfect and all the persons are not disciplined. On the other hand, if I talk about the management of the school, the management done their work quite impressively because they always try to give a student proper moral support, proper all the facility which is provided to the student, and they always try to make the student as a proper disciplined person, and the teacher facility of the school is quite impressive.
So you are happy.
Yes, sir.
So now
Actually, sir, after I come to this college, I am able to gain much more knowledge as compared to as I am in my village.
tell me 2 or 3 points that you would like to improve in yourself.
Actually, according to me, the first point I want to improve in myself is the world-related topics or the current affairs. Because just because of some reasons, I am not unable to work on that. But now I am trying to do my best to improve that. The second point I want to improve on myself is to be a perfect time management person. Because now, as I done my best to manage my time, but I want to improve that quality. The third point I want to be improving myself. I want to be a good reader, which is quite useful for me in my future. And the fourth point I want to improve in myself as a sports person.
Okay, it will be very nice talking to you. I came to know so many things about you. I wish you good luck.
Yes, sir.
All the best. Continue working hard
Yes, sir.
and give your